Let's talk about effective employee or team wellness strategies to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And I have been on both sides of wellness programs. I've used them as an employee in certain situations when I worked in corporate America. And I've also created them with dozens of different businesses over my career. Good and effective employee wellness programs are a great advantage. Number one, when hiring the best people, you need to realize that when people come to work for your company or when they join your organization, they're not just joining for a paycheck. At least that's been my experience. Yep, they want to get paid and compensated fairly with respect to money, but it's also the other side benefits and perks and the things that your company does that benefit them. I remember my first job out of college, one of my key criteria was, is it an organization I can join that I can continue to learn and grow and personally develop in my career to create the career that I want throughout my lifetime? That was one of my major criteria, which is why I chose Procter & Gamble as the company I wanted to work for first. And Procter & Gamble had an excellent employee wellness program. It included health assessments, which is one of the key great things to have in your wellness program, is the opportunity for people to get a holistic health assessment these days that help them know how they can be healthier and what shape they're in or what physical position they're in when they first have the health assessment. But they had actually in-house doctors and nurses in the plant that I joined when I first joined it. Now, keep in mind, this was literally 4 or 5 decades ago. I think it was 1985 was when I started with them. And so they had the health assessments and a healthcare assessment, a health evaluation, which kind of felt a little intimidating at the time. But to me, I looked at it as a perk and a benefit of me going to work for them. Another component that is important and I think it's probably the most important these days in an employee wellness program is mental health support, mental health options. Counselors are people that we can be referred to and talk to when things in our life happen, not just work, but when things in our life happen. And I think of another corporation that I worked for that I didn't know they had that, but boy, if I had known, I probably would have used it because that was the craziest corporate job I've ever had. Third component that makes for an effective employee wellness program is to have fitness programs of some sort. I've worked for several organizations that have in-facility fitness centers because they know that if their people get a chance to take a break during the day or before or after their work day, they'll have more energy, they'll have more mental clarity and focus and be able to do and be more productive in their daily activities at work. Nutritional guidance, I've seen that play out in all different forms. Several organizations, corporate organizations I've worked for had in-facility cafeterias where you could go and eat. You didn't have to, go out and drive around at lunchtime and try to find something to eat and make that decision or choice. You could just go to the company cafeteria. So nutritional, not just offering food and nutrition and meals at the facility, but also having guidance so that people that want to eat better could find out how to do that. Now, I worked for a giant bakery, and you'll notice they did not have they had food, but they didn't have nutritional guidance with that organization. Health advocates and resources are another great component to add to your employee wellness program. Keep in mind, unless you're doing an in-house facility, and that can be outsourced as well, all of these things nowadays can be outsourced. There are whole businesses and companies that actually sell your company an entire employee wellness package, and you can pick and choose what components you want to have in the package based on your needs. There's a couple of things, just like any other thing we do in our business, that we need to do in order to make sure any program, any project that we want to implement is actually successful. Gain management support. If management support isn't there, it's not going to happen for any initiative you want to do in your business. And even if you think it's very important as the business owner, doesn't mean it's going to happen unless you can get your management team to support it. We need to have programs tailored to our employees' needs and the needs of the company. We put these programs in place to help the people that work with us, but also to increase productivity, to enhance focus and people's decision-making abilities. People that are healthy make better decisions and choices. People that are less anxious or stressed make better business decisions and choices and represent our business better. It's just kind of common sense. So we want to make sure it matches the needs. We want to make sure it's communicated effectively. Like I said, in one corporation I worked for where I could have used a little bit of support, I didn't even know that it was available. And then measure and evaluate and continuously improve like we do with any other system. What are a couple of examples of this? I think we all know that Silicon Valley has got incredible employee wellness ideas and facilities. I've seen it. I haven't seen it firsthand, but I've seen it in documentaries and movies portrayed on television. Google, for example, they have select and I can't even talk, but more coffee. Google is known for their site fitness centers and for nutritious meals and things that I was just talking about. They also have mindfulness classes, which is cool, and access to counseling. So their employee program hits most of the biggies and probably more than that. This is just a couple of components of their employee wellness program. Johnson & Johnson has a global wellness program. They're a global company that has actually reduced healthcare costs and increased productivity over time for them. So they will probably continue to offer that. SAS Institute has on-site health services. They have, just like I had in my first job, doctors on site, healthcare facilities on site. They have fitness facilities, fitness centers. They have flexible work schedules. They have work from home configurations. They have flexible hours. They do all kinds of things to enhance employees' wellness because we know, number one, people are our most valuable resource in our companies and in our organizations. And if we take care of them, they will take care of our company. So love to know, do you have some sort of wellness program for your business? Share in the comments below what you like or don't like about it, or how it has or has not improved your business in the comments below so we can learn from one another. That's it. Have an awesome day. I'm going to drink some more coffee so my tongue doesn't get so tight. And I wish you an awesome day. See you tomorrow.